What's going on, Geekdanites? It's Adonis. Today's gonna be pretty fly. We're gonna be setting up the Nanoleaf Aurora system. This also has the rhythm kit, so it allows the lights to react to music. So let's go ahead and unbox these, see what they're all about. We're gonna set it up on the wall behind me. Let's go. If you guys are fans of geek culture content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you have notifications turned on so you don't miss any future content. Now, as always, go ahead and smash that like button, show your boys some love. And also, shout out to Nanoleaf for sending me this kit. Super hyped to set this up for you guys. So let's get into this box. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna collapse this over here to the side. We do have quite a bit of boxes here. Now, there is the main kit here. There's kind of two different kits. So it'll come in a rhythm kit that is kind of like a starter kit, and then it'll come in a traditional regular style of kit without the rhythm. So, and then if you don't have the rhythm kit, you can actually buy the little rhythm module to make your devices rhythmic. So let's go ahead and open these up, see what's popping. We're gonna open the non one first. Got the little Stanley knife popping. Let's go ahead and slide this down. And it's gonna give you an idea of what's going on the box. So on the back here, see kind of basic setups on how you can set up your setup here. And then you have like your life, your way. Essentially, you can set this up with voice activation. It is HomeKit enabled, so if you have an iOS device, you're solid. If you use Google Home, you're solid. If you use Alexa, you're solid. So you can utilize this voice activation system. So great. I have my Philips Hue here set up as well, so it's going to interact with both of those setups that I currently have. So let's go ahead and slide this one out. So we have 9 tiles, they're like triangular tiles. We have 9 linkers, they link the triangles together. And then we have a controller, that's what controls the lighting and stuff like that. We have 28 stickies, they're like double-edged, double-sided stickies for these to attach to the wall. There's no hammers that are needed. You need to poke holes in your wall. And then we have our power supply. So bang, really simple, really basic box setup. And then on here as well, we have our HomeKit little serial number. So if you're unfamiliar with HomeKit, you can set up via serial number if it doesn't find your Wi-Fi network. And this is essentially the size of each tile. Pretty awesome. They're gonna go against the wall back here, something like this, right? And then you can make cool little designs up the wall or down the wall. Now it does require a battery and a cable, not a battery, a plug-in to an outlet. So there will be a cable running depending on how high up the wall you want to start it. My thought process on this personally is I want it to start kind of low and build its way up. I have quite a bit of tiles here. I think I have a total of 24. So we're gonna be able to build a pretty cool design. Let's go ahead and pop this open here. Yeah, so we have our power supply here. Now I live in Australia, so the power supply is gonna look a little bit different from the one you guys have in the States. So they sent that to me out here, which is amazing. Now on this one, I wanna make sure that this is the, yeah, so this is just the controller itself. And then this, I'm assuming, plugs into the actual power supply. It should be here. Yeah. My guess and my recommendation is probably gonna try to hide them as much as you can or try to keep it as low to the ground as possible. So what we're gonna do, how I'm gonna actually set it up personally is, before I put anything on the wall, is I'm gonna use these. These come in the box. They kind of separate the triangles in here. And I'm gonna use that to kind of create the design that I want, so I don't have to stick it on the wall and try to move them around. I'm gonna do this on the floor first, design how I want it to look, and then we're gonna place it on the wall to make it look fried. I wanna see inside of the other box, the rhythm kit, if there's any differences inside that box. Now the other 2 boxes I have here, these boxes here are just the extension kits, so you can buy these separate as well. So if you have a kit already and you're like, hey, I want to buy more panels, I want to make this a bigger design, you can go buy the extension kit still as well. And again, if you don't have the rhythm kit, you can buy another rhythm module also. And let's go ahead and open this one up, get that trusty Stanley knife. Now, I think the only difference should be is that this one includes the actual rhythm module. So open up Nanoleaf, same box type, but it does look a little bit different. So it is set up a tad bit different in here than the other box. It seems like more recyclable friendly, more environmentally friendly box. Another Smarter Life module there, or a little packet. These are the links themselves. They're like really, really small. They look almost like big SIM cards, to be honest. Again, 9 of these tiles. They're really awesome. I like these a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch this off, and I'm gonna come back when this is completely setup. All right, guys, so we are back. As you can see, we have the setup here on the right of me. Really awesome. I actually have two different setups. I'm going to show you how the lights actually work. Now here in my studio, I have multiple setups. The first setup you guys are probably used to is my reaction setup, where my computer desk and all that stuff is lit up different colors. That's a Philips Hue set that runs on a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. This setup here, the Aurora setup, does not run on 5 gigahertz. So if you have a Wi-Fi network that is 5 gigahertz that you primarily use a lot of your HomeKit enabled devices on, you're going to have to switch to a 2.4 gigahertz network for this to be compatible with your current setup. So I'm not sure if that's a deal breaker for you. It's a tad bit annoying for me because I have to switch now to 2.4 gigahertz to control the lights and then switch back over to 5 gigahertz for faster connection and the control of my other setup. And just so you guys have a heads up too, this top section here, the last 3, for whatever reason, just don't stick. I'm not sure. I have reapplied it 3 times.
Last time on Mounting Light Z.
Let me bring that back down though so you can kind of... And as you can see, it fell again. So hopefully it stays. Not sure if it's going to though. Hopefully it does. I'm crossing my fingers. I like the way it looks. If not, I might have to find another way to stick them to the wall, but for whatever reason, they're just not staying there. But as far as the application goes for controlling the lights, it's actually pretty straightforward. I like the controls as well. And what you're seeing right now is not full brightness either. They're around about 30%. It's like 25 right now. So if I turn the small one up, you'll see this is all the way up 100% now on the bottom one. It's very bright. So it's probably extremely bright on camera. The color's probably just kind of washed out, blown out. I'm gonna bring that back down to 25. And then if I switch over to the big one, right now it's on something called Snowfall, and it kind of goes through like a cycle of blue to whites. If I turn it all the way up, you'll see that it completely blows out everything back here. It's super bright. You can't really see what's going on. Now, some people may like this aesthetic. To me, this seems like a big ass bright white light. Now you can switch the colors individually. There's a little paint can on here that you can touch, and that's essentially a color picker. So I can say if I want it to be green, I can do that, and I can bring the brightness down if I want the color to be more of a color versus just like this bright whatever. It just depends on what you want to do. And the color picker looks just like a color wheel that you would see in Microsoft or in Mac OS X. Just a regular color picker. You can just kind of go through and select what color that you want that little section or that big section to be. And then you have whites. So if you want to do something just pure white, I can do that and then just change that to a different type of Kelvin depending on what color white that I want. So I can do warm, I can either do like super cool, 6500K. So if you're doing this as maybe a lighting thing to light a subject, if you're doing something to light a scene, if you're filming like a filmmaker and you want to use this as some kind of like light panel, you can probably make your own out of something like this. It's pretty clever. And then you have advanced where you can kind of do basically RGB sliders that I can kind of customize a particular color if I want here. So it just really depends on what you want to do. Outside of that, I would again suggest bringing the brightness down because the brightness it can get really bright. Now, if I didn't have my lights here for the channel, it would definitely pop more, but I want it to be more of a subtle color in the back, not this super vibrant, super bright. I want it to be color on the wall. I don't want it to blow out the wall. So that's just kind of my personal preference, to keep the colors more of a muted color. That way you can actually see the color, not something like this where it's just too bright and it's too overpowering. But some of you may like the aesthetic. Let me know if you guys like this super bright look versus something where it's more muted, more a color versus just, kind of stringy color. Now also, this does have a rhythm kit on both of them. And what that is a module that allows the device to pick up audio. Essentially, it's for people that are playing music, and it can actually go to the music. Now, I don't want to play music right now because of copyright and stuff like that, so I'm just going to select rhythm, and I'm going to select, let's do soundbar. So I'm going to do soundbar, and right now you can see that it's activating my voice. But outside of that, this is the Nanoleaf Aurora. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this light setup. Are you interested in something like that? I'll leave a link in the description box for you guys. so you guys can check that out. And also let me know what you guys think about the new setup for unboxings. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like it? Do you like the light setup? I will get some more of my geek imagery. I have a lot of artwork that I picked up last year from Comic-Con and some other expos and stuff like that. So I will be placing that around my space as well for backdrop sake. So you guys will see more of that as things progress. And if you guys aren't Geeked Tonight yet, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Have that notification bell turned on so you don't miss any future content. If you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Show your boy some love. And if you want to check out my latest videos, links will be right here to the side. All right, guys. Till next time. See you later.